Hey guys, how's it going? This is Tom Burkhardt for Car Revs Daily. I'm going out for a quick drive review in the 2015 Nissan Rogue SV. They're coming to get the car later this afternoon, but wanted to do a drive video because this is such a good car. It's just so good and drives so well. It's something that I could really imagine driving all the time. I mean, it just is fantastic. Very simple, very affordable, but with some really cool style outside, good tech inside, and very nice handling and an overall driving experience. So let's dive in with the Nissan Rogue review. So this car is new for 2015 and comes with the standard 5-seat package, but there is a third row available. So from standard, the pricing is just under $25,000, and that third row adds in something called the SV Family Pack, adds $960 to the total. A little foot on the floor action there. So that gets you to $26,000 for a 7-seat crossover with available all-wheel drive. This one is front-wheel drive, but really, I mean, to have 26 grand for 7 seats is phenomenal. Is a huge achievement. Even though the third row, is really tight and has very, very limited foot room, it still would work fine for kids. I mean, kids under 10 would be very happy back there. And it's got a pretty easy loading setup with the second row here slides forward and reclines and makes sort of a decent opening to get back there. And also has a really big armrest in the second row seat, so sort of makes it feel like it has captain's chairs. It's just a great family package. Actually, with a respectable amount of like between 10 and 12 cubic feet with those third row seats up, which is pretty good, as well as a good underfloor storage area, and that cargo area extending to, I'm estimating here, but about like 30 to 35 cubic feet with the third row folded down. Really easy process. You just sort of yank its cords and the chairs flip down easily. Very one-handed type of experience is possible to load and change all the seats and do all that stuff. So that's great family stuff, and but overall just really, really impressed with the fact that this vehicle can offer a third row at this price point. So that's the first thing that really sticks out. Even as equipped with this car has a $1,600 technology package, which includes a 7-inch Nissan Connect touchscreen, as well as a few more tech goodies. And the other option it has are the roof rail crossbars, which are up on top and they actually look pretty cool. I usually hate roof racks, but just am really pretty smitten with the Rogue. Even on 17-inch wheels, it looks really good. I mean, it's got some nice lines and overall a really premium feel, especially up front with standard daytime running lights in sort of a check mark of white LEDs for the entire inside and bottom portion of the light. It looks cool. I mean, there are cars costing twice as much that do not have LEDs with this kind of impact. So that's overall just really, really good. So our prices tested comes in at $28,170, which is fantastic for the utility and the family friendliness that the Rogue offers. So let's talk about the drive experience, and then we'll just wrap up by summarizing that the Rogue is amazing. It's just a really good car. I mean, it's really not a sports car, even though we do have it in sport mode right now for the Xtronic CVT. The vehicle has a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine with 170 horsepower and a similar amount of torque. So it's got some pull, and the CVT has those sport and eco modes. It's a little bit disconcerting for people who are used to driving an automatic with their foot on the floor and having sort of like those defined upshifts, because the CVT sort of does things backwards. In terms of like it revs the engine up to its peak torque point, which at this 2.5 liter is between 4,500 and 5,500 RPM, and then it sort of steps back and it does its sort of upshifts via the Xtronic CVT. So it's interesting. I mean, it's a little it can be a little off-putting at first, But this CVT is so much better than any kind of other CVT that has come before. I mean, we'll do a little hard start right now. So just